Sam Barber, thanks for making the time. The Big 12 tournament was a wrap, and I think, to a man, every single guy out there gave his all on the mat.
Yeah, this team we knew coming into the season. We were, 10 brand new starters on the mat, right? So a lot, we started 4 freshmen and 3 sophomores throughout the year. So just a lot of youth this year, and we didn't have a lot of returning points coming back. We had such a fantastic group of guys in 2023, 2024, and we really were kind of like I don't like talking about it at the early beginning of the year, but we were really in a rebuilding year, but the amount of fight and effort that the guys showed all year long, and the growth and development is fantastic and fabulous, and really fired up about that. And we definitely, there's no doubt about it, to the man, 10 weight classes, put our best wrestling on the mat in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Big 12 tournament. So really, really proud of the fight, the effort. Just the grit, determination, and the growth that we had at every single weight class. Starting with our 3 seniors that were there with us, Jack Ganos and Gage Musser and Alec Vaduya. Again, their growth and development over the program, their commitment to our culture and our team values, and just trying to strive and be the absolute best version of yourself that you can on and off the mat. We're proud of those guys and how they showed up and competed at the Big 12 tournament, and they're now going to take all those things that they learned in the program and all those attributes and values, and they'll take and translate those into their future careers in the Air Force and Space Force. So the Air Force, Space Force, getting a good group of guys in our seniors, and we're really proud and thankful for them. And then the rest of the young guys will be back. So like last year, I said we returned a half a point on our team. This next year we're returning 15 points, right? And last year we were 10 brand new starters, and we have the potential to return 7 starters, right? So that's all good news for our program, and we got the right guys with the right attitudes, with the right goals and the right attributes, and going to do the right things. So shout out to Brian Berbria being our lone place winner again as a freshman, just competing at a really high level. Had some really nice wins over some high level opponents, Oklahoma and Iowa State. The Big 12 conference is an amazing conference. It's a great conference. We love competing at the highest level and getting to be there and be part of that, and have 6,000 screaming fans supporting you every time you go out and wrestle, and be able to wrestle the best guys in the country, week in, week out during the season, and culminating with the Big 12 tournament. It's just amazing. It's an amazing opportunity for us to be able to compete at that high level and be part of, around those level competitors, coaches, teams, fans, all of it. Not qualifying a guy for the NCAA tournament, that one's on me. That's absolutely unacceptable. It's the gold standard. It's like the bare minimum is that we have to have representatives at the national tournament. And I will have to do some evaluation on, how I allowed that to let that happen to our program. That one's on me, and I'll take it, and we'll figure out a way to get better. But our guys, absolutely showed up and did everything we asked them to do and compete at a high level, and they grew and they developed. And now the focus is going to be on the 25-26 season and making sure that we have representatives at the national tournament. That's the focus, along with maintaining our culture and our values and be a mission first and value based. Equal to that is competing at the highest level and having representatives at Cleveland, Ohio at the national tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, possible 7 returning starters. You see, this is not it's basically you're telling your guys this is not what we expect. We expect more, but we also see that you guys are bought in, and we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, we're gonna get it done. I think the thing for me is, again, it's on me to figure out, provide the support and the structure and all the tools and resources to get there. And there's some things I can evaluate and see what we do there. The other thing is, for the team is just to meet that expectation, right? So, you have to be bought in to this thing at this level, and I truly believe that the guys in our program are. I think we have the right people, and I believe they're bought in. If there's a guy out there on our team that isn't, it's just not going to be an environment where you're going to be able to stick around. It's just, we're moving forward, and we're moving back to where we were in 23 and 24, and towards being a top 25 team and sending multiple guys into the ways and winning matches there, and continue to put guys on the podium at the NCAA tournament. That has to be what we do here. It's compete at the highest level and flat fight win. And again, those attributes, and learn how to compete and be successful at the highest level are going to be transformational into your future, life in the profession of arms, right? We're going to have to do those same types of things there. So it's critical, right? And again, that doesn't say that getting amazing AFSCs and a world class education is going to take a back seat to any of that. We're just committed to who we are anywhere is who we are everywhere, and pursuing excellence on and off the mat, and not allowing circumstances to be bigger than our goals or our mission, and making it happen in all those different areas.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you want to give a shout out to the support system, because obviously there's lots of people out there that did not give up on this team and were there to support.
Yeah. No, we continue to have like a super passionate fan base, starting off with, a shout out to our coaching staff, Joe, Chris, Elroy, Coach Burke, our other coaches that support our program. They just do an amazing job. Like, we're really fortunate that our support staff that's, part of our team, Coach Buck and Marcus and Matt Johnson, our trainer, those are the guys that are standing shoulder to shoulder, shield to shield, and we're locked in and we're fighting together day to day. So appreciate those guys. Our alumni is just fantastic. Shout out to those guys, especially the class, the late 2000 guys. They sponsored our social, so really grateful for them. And it's cool to see guys. They were actually guys I got to work with when I first got here. Now giving back to the program and allowing us to have an exciting fan base and atmosphere for us to get together and have community and celebrate each other. So our alumni base is fantastic and amazing. So we're grateful for them too. And the core of the people that are there just did everything. Our parents continue to show up and support, and they're starting to develop a great community amongst themselves too, or I think they're enjoying the opportunity to spend time together and do that in and around supporting the guys on our team. And then finally, just the rest of our team. There's a lot more to our team than just the guys that represented it, in Tulsa. And we got a fantastic team of guys that are really bought in and want to do great things. So those guys that were in the room this year that didn't get the opportunity, I know that they're hungry to do that. We have guys at the prep school. We have guys that are in high school that are moving here. The future's bright. We have guys that are bought into who we are, what we do, and they got big time goals, and excited to work with them and get there. But yeah, much gratitude and appreciation for everybody and anybody that supports our program.
Yeah. Coach, thanks again for the time, and I know it's a disappointing taste right now, but I know you're ready to get back to work.
Yeah, we'll get back at it, and I think that part of it, for us, it's like, what's the next right thing? And, we're not going to be outworked, especially our staff, especially, that's my commitment, to the institution and the program, that it's like, I'm not going to be out hustled, I'm not going to be outworked. And we got the right people in place, and then we got the right athletes, and, looking forward to getting back after it here.